I borrowed her iWatch and saw a text from her AP. Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you won't miss another cheating story goes live. I am absolutely heartbroken. I recently confirmed minutes back. We're dating long distance, 2 hours apart. We see each other every weekend. She came for this weekend and we were hanging out and drinking after I prepared us dinner. I jokingly picked up her iWatch and asked about the heart rate display since I'm trying to step up my health and fitness and seem like I'm making progress. Unexpectedly, she gave me the password to access her iWatch and see my heart rate. The other man messages while I'm using it and I see half of a message. I take it off, ashamed, pretending I really did not see anything and hid my embarrassment as damn thing is inaccurate. She can probably see it in my face, because I started to act more and more distant. I also see over the course of a couple of hours multiple messages coming in from the other man via her phone to which she replies to whenever I step away. I prepare to confront her in the morning. Sadly, my curiosity overcame me and when she went to sleep, I accessed the watch once more. Tons of messages, mainly her pressing the agenda, claiming strong feelings as well as wanting dates, him denying yet likewise teasing occasionally and he seems to be relenting. But it's just an issue of time. She actually texted him that she's breaking up with me tomorrow early morning. So long story short, I plan on addressing this first thing tomorrow morning. Drunk me wanted to address tonight, but that'd be an awkward sleepover. When I address tomorrow, should I let her know that I saw the texts? Initial thought is just to ask about him and how I noticed them texting a ton last night. But judging from their convo over the last week, she seems like a pro, repeating a lot of what she texts and tells me over the phone. So I am very tempted to confront her with what I know. I feel like shit. I was skeptical at first, it seemed way too good to be true. But over the last few months she continuously impressed me with what I now realize is a pretty elaborate fucking con. Update, GF never brought up breaking up with me this morning. We had plans for the day and she acted as if everything was normal. I asked her what was up with all the texting last night and she told me it was just giving the dude relationship advice. I told her I saw the messages and confronted her about it. She apologized, finally, and admitted what was going on, and asked for forgiveness. I made her leave. Here are some of the best comments from our community. May as well tell her you saw the texts. Just so she knows there is no point in attempting to further mess with you. Generally, I think a relationship is over the moment one person feels the need to snoop, but in this case, you hardly need to worry about that. Nothing here to resolve or end amicably. She just needs to be utterly removed. Don't know why you'd let her have a decent night's sleep. I'd have called her a cab and sent her on her way. You're a better person than me. Here is the second story. Wife says she doesn't love me any more than I found out. My 31M wife, 28F, said she doesn't love me anymore and wanted to end the marriage. I found out she has had a 12+ month affair that started while she was pregnant with our second child. We have been married for 8 years. About 6 weeks ago, early June, my wife told me she didn't love me anymore and didn't want to be married to me anymore. I was a bit blindsided, but we haven't been communicating well for a little while. She said I made her feel like I didn't love her anymore. My wife had been going out a fair bit more over the past year or so without me. I broke down and we had a small discussion about it, but didn't really approach the subject too much more than that. About 2 weeks go by with us not talking too much and she says it again. That she's been doing a lot of thinking and she is pretty adamant. We have a 6-mo son and a 3-yo daughter. I told her I'd give her some more time to think. I went and stayed with some friends for the working week, still working full time, and then had the kids on the weekend. And my wife would go to her parents' place or be with friends as she doesn't have a place of her own. We are renting. We had been doing this for a few weeks and having some positive discussions. But when I came to swap over with the kids on Friday, she told me she's been talking to another guy for a few weeks and she kissed him when they met up at an event during this past week where she took the kids too. Even before this point, I didn't hold too much hope of getting back together anyway, so I started asking her questions about it all. She met him at the gym, only been talking on social media, and met him once more at a social function. I then said, "What else are you not telling me?" She said nothing else. Later on she asked me when I would join dating apps as she just wanted me to be happy. She said that she didn't want me to go out with anyone that she knew. I told her if she was leaving me, she doesn't get a say in that anymore. She got really angry at that and said I shouldn't join anything straight away. to give it time and talk to her when I join anything. I said again it's not her issue anymore and I'm going to do what I think is best for me. She got pretty mad and said that I was just going to have sex with anyone and everyone. I said no, I need time to heal. She said that she didn't believe me and that I would probably be on there tomorrow. She was quite upset by the conversation. I asked her why she was so worried about me talking to other girls. She's leaving me. I asked if there was something she wasn't telling me. She said no, but I kept pressing. Finally she said that she's been cheating on me with a friend of ours since May 2019. Means she would have been approximately 6 weeks pregnant with our son at that point. Many feelings of shock/anger/sadness burst out from me. She said she would cheat when she says she would be going to the gym in the evenings, or when she says she's with other girlfriends. She also said he would come over to our house, have sex on our marital bed/living room couch, etc., during the working day as he kept differing hours, sole trader. She said that they were doing it multiple times a week at some points. I feel destroyed. I broke all contact with this friend, blocked him on all social media and never want to see or talk to him again. My wife says it was only physical, there was no emotional connection, but it's hard to not think there would have been after so long. I trusted her completely and have only begun to suspect something over the last few months. She'd been hiding her phone all the time and had been going out more ever since our son was born. We are officially done now, she cannot be trusted at all. She's a terrific mom, so I'm not worried too much about our kids and I think we will be able to get into a good co-parenting routine. We have been amicable so far and have started to split assets. It is difficult right now with her not having a place to live yet. She's waiting for government benefits as she's unemployed and a stay-at-home mom. I had a few people say I should kick her out and take full custody of the kids until she can provide a place for them to live, but that would just hurt the kids. In some odd way, I have sort of forgiven her already. Still have a special place in my heart for her, after all she's the mother of my kids. Gonna take the high road for now, let her sort herself out so we can be the best parents we can be. I can stay with my friends during the week for at least the foreseeable future. Kicking her out would just make the situation worse. She has already moved on and I've accepted that she's left our marriage. I will look for another place to live when the lease on this place runs out in another 6 months. I am taking this next little while to heal as well as look after my kids and myself. Here are some of the best comments from our community. I would get DNA on the youngest child. That is way too close and you only have her word on when the affair started. She can't be trusted to tell you the truth. Get a lawyer immediately. It is imperative to have someone to look out for you legally. I'm so sorry you have to go through this, but now is the time to think clearly and protect yourself. I admire your mature handling of the situation on what's best for the kids. I don't know if I could do it myself. I'd be beyond angry for a long time. I still haven't processed my rage after all the lying all these years. Please don't let her have the comfort of your home while you stay with a friend. She's done the shitty things, so she should have the shitty consequences, such as having to figure out where to live. You get to be comfortable now, knowing that you have a home, and that no intruders will be coming in while you're working, to betray you. Knowing that you can sleep soundly without wondering WTF she's doing. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for any future cheating stories.